Okay, so we're just here at the main area of Pyrgi. I think that's how you say it, or Pyrgi. Now this is a massive site with massive polygonal walls all the way around the edge. We wanted to come here just to check these out really. It's actually a sacred area of Severa, and it was at least 510 BC that it really kicked off, and different people got involved in it, different Romans and other people. There are multiple temples here. There's one dedicated to Uni, who's similar to the Greek goddess Lysia, and the Phoenician Astarte. There's Temple B, there's Temple A, there's also a southern sanctuary. But what's interesting is the harbour, where they've identified two paths leading out into the sea, which suggests the polygonal wall stretched out much further than you can see today. So we're going to try and get that from the air. But this is an amazingly interesting site. It's amazingly busy today. It's a hot sunny Sunday in August, so everyone comes to the beautiful beach which is right next door to it. But we're not here for that. We're here to see the megalithic structures, the megalithic walls, which are highly impressive. And you can literally see some just behind me there. That's the outer wall, as you can see, and behind me over there as well. Just over here, just behind our car, is another one of the walls, and it stretches all the way around into the sea, around the whole complex. And these are huge boulders, just like the ones we find in ancient Peru, and obviously all over Italy. And Temple A was dedicated to the Etruscan deity of dawn, Thisan, corresponding to Lucatia, the goddess of the sea and navigation. It was built immediately after the naval defeat at Cyme against the navy of Syracuse in 474 BC. It consisted of a building on a podium with 3 cells in the rear part. There are direct connections with the Greek here, the Greek travellers, the Greek sailors back to the 6th century BC. The area, the southern sanctuary, was dedicated to the mysteries by Greek worshippers who visited the harbour right at this site. We also have 2 Etruscan deities connected to the underworld to do with this site as well. So there's a lot going on here. It's a very, very important area. And the fact that you've got these massive polygonal walls with extreme aging, you know, like a lichen all over them, does suggest sort of very important and very ancient site. So just here, you can see more of the walls. This is just near the entrance. I'm just leaning over the gate to get a sense of this, but these go all the way around both sides. These just go all the way around the entire site, and this is what's left of them basically. So you can just see the width of the wall here. I mean, the wall is like right round that way, but this is the width of it, and you can see it's like 10, 15 feet wide. And it makes me question, does it actually form a massive polygonal stone platform going into the castle grounds itself, which we have here? We have these huge stones there. See that in the center there? That's like some kind of mill wheel, but could that be part of the megalithic construction that was taking place here? Or is it something else? It's just amazing, this place. I mean, even though it's been taken over by Romans in the medieval culture, it's still pretty impressive. Let's just get the last look at the wall while the sun's out, get a good view of it. And just around the courtyard here, you still see mega chunks here. We have these huge round stones. There's several of these. What are these? Are these part of the megalithic construction here at Pyrgi? We have more massive megalithic blocks here, just around again in the courtyard. This one's been carved out, looks like solid rock. Pretty amazing. And this is the main building here, the main castle. So this is like a sunbather's dream. It's got an amazing beach, but we're not here for that. We never are. We're just inside the castle now, and just at a second entrance, which is the Arch of Pope Urban VIII, we have a couple of polygonal blocks just at the entrance here. One of them is sort of embedded in the concrete down here. The other one's still in the wall, so it seems like there may have been two layers of these. And we have the other one here. If we continue inside, we'll see what else we can see. Look at these giant pots. These are ridiculously big. Look at the size of this. Whoa. This is outrageous. Is this proof of giants here? It absolutely looks like it. So these huge pots were found in 1983 in this area off the coast in a wreck with many other pieces that are on display here. But the fact that you're finding these on these ancient ships is questionable as to who these people really were, because I've seen these all over Italy in relationship to the polygonal walls and the Etruscans. So what's going on with these? Are these actually giant bowls and pots used by the builders, the megalith giant builders, or are they just something huge they wanted to keep their water fresh and cool in? So we have a megalithic column just here, probably Roman actually. We have this strange stone here. Let's just get this in focus. Look at this. It's like a big circular stone, part of one anyway, with two squares and a kind of semicircle cut into it. What could this be? Is this some kind of Etruscan symbol? We've seen similar things in Sardinia. Or is it just something that the Romans or even the medieval population put here? Very interesting nonetheless. Just inside, behind the main wall, inside the complex, is this stone here, which looks like a massive polygonal block which has just come out of the wall, ended up inside here, and you can just see behind it is a very popular beach that we witnessed here today. So we have a kind of polygonal pathway here. Whether this was part of the original construction or added to later is unclear, but it's worth noting anyway. We're going to walk over to the opposite side, the eastern side, and see if we can see any more of the wall. More large stones here just on the eastern side, sorry, southern side. Get more massive megalithic blocks right in the centre of the complex, and we're just heading out now. Have a quick look around the side to see what else we can find. Just out to the sea here, just on the east side, you can see these piles of rock. These are polygonal walls, and you can actually see through the sea a line going all the way down there. And so right round that corner we're going to have polygonal walls as well, which we probably caught on the drone. But it just shows you the immensity of this amazing site here. So there has been some discoveries under the water here recently that go back many centuries BC, and these include the walls, which could be the polygonal walls. So if you see the maps that Gary Bilcliffe introduced me to, you can clearly see that the walls go well into the sea, but they found these Etruscan writings, these gold plates and other such things between here and further south along the coast, with other Etruscan sites like Pyrgi, and a couple of others. And so we're going to try and investigate some of these if we can, but this is just an amazing place, and if we want to see a seriously good megalithic wall, this is one of the places to come.